In the last episode, me, Savvy and my tribe attempted to take Oil Cave over on Valguero. After a couple fights, we managed to get down a few heavies, however it wasn't long before our first tribe pulled up to try and take us out of it. Unfortunately for us, they just so happened to pull up when there was only 2 of us online, so we would have to use everything that we had if we wanted to survive the night. So after wiping their first fob, one of their tribe members ended up running back. However, little did I know, one of their other members was already on their way over to try and give him a hand. We ended up getting into a fight, however we realised playing so far away from our base location, not to mention being outnumbered, it was soon to go downhill if we didn't play it right. So we brought the fight to our base. It's not always the smartest decision, however when you're outnumbered, you have to use all the resources you can to your advantage. I anti-meshed him. I anti-meshed him. I think I did. Picked him. I'm out of fucking stam. This PT shit. I'm dead. Unfortunately, in one of the most vital times, I didn't have any parachutes on my hotbar, which led me to my death, which allowed them to get a fob up. However, it wasn't all over yet. Thanks to the foundation spam that we had placed moments prior, we were still able to leave our base, which gave us a good playing ground to carry on defending. Yeah, you can still come out. Picked him. Yeah. Well, will be. Down. Let's go, Sammy! Yeah, get in. God, I'm trying to protect you. Yeah, I'm just trying to fucking body block you. RG's out, just in the air. It doesn't matter. It's 1 kit less. Another one's here. Another one here. I C-span into fucking oblivion. No, there's no point. I want to see, is there a way we can grapple glitch underneath that turret? I don't think there is because of how they placed it, to be fair. I can grapple glitch to the other side if I'm quick enough. If he's not still out there. Oh, no, he's back. There. That. He's out by his RG. His RG's just chilling on the floor. He's on the floor as well. No, he picked me. No. I'm good. I've only got 1 fucking grapple left there. He's by his turrets right now. So we just kept going back and forth. Unfortunately for us, as we were focusing Oil Cave so much, and the fact that we were down 2 players, we didn't really have much gear. We had maybe 1 or 2 primitive shotguns, but not a lot of resources to make the ammo. So it was more just a back and forth picking fight, which got a little bit boring. So we placed down a few more foundations to stop them trying to push up their fob, and eventually one of their tribe members left, giving us a window to try and take down their turret and end this fight once and for all. Doing that. Fuck, bro. What the fuck? I'm here. Yep, I've got it. No. Pillbox is, I'm just going to use the one that's at the back. Alright. Yeah. Turret's off. I've got the gasoline, I need more C4. Oh, 380 bullets. Huge. More than we've got in any of anywhere in our base. The fob wiped, I then decided to place a pillbox outside with 2 heavies just to give us a bit more of a safe ground if somebody else did decide to pull up. It wouldn't do anything insane, but you could say it'd be an alarm. However, before we do go any further though, boys, I am going to be playing Salty Ark. It is wiping this Friday. If you don't know what Salty Ark is a group of 2 Trio Tribe PvP clusters on Steam. Both clusters feature great amount of balance changes with quality of life improvements. They have an alpha cluster which is wiping this Friday on April the 14th at 7 PM CET. It has some new changes such as new caves for Ragnarok and Fjordor. So grab a couple of your friends and join Salty Ark Alpha this Friday if you want a chance to get into some PvP with me or just to have a great time. With that being said, let's get back to the video. I then decided to focus on the resource side of things so that if we did get pulled up, we wouldn't be in such a tight position where we're struggling for kits. So I bought a few Akatinas so that we would be okay on pace, and then went over to center to tame up a Procop, which would then allow me to go over to Genesis 1 and farm a load of resources that would help us for the time being. At this point, Savvy had logged off, and I was just vibing around the base when I got a message from my old tribe asking if I wanted to do Alpha Center with them. With not much to do other than farm, I figured getting tech grams would be a helpful thing, as if we could get tech turrets up this early, we would 1,000,000% survive the night. However, unfortunately for me, it didn't go exactly to plan. Not me, man. I'm dead. For fuck's sake, bro. If I don't die to Savvy, I'm dying to the monkey, I swear. After that, I then spent a couple hours farming around the base and just painting some of our dinos. And then eventually one of my tribe members got on. And around the same time, the same tribe asked me if I wanted to go and do Alpha Rag, which would give us the transmitter engram, and slightly less important, the tech TP. So I went over there, and hopefully this time, I would have a little bit better luck. Bro, that fucking dragon regens HP so fast. What's it on? 58k. I can sword that. Watch. I sorted it. I fucking sorted it. Right, if this manticore kills me. I wanted the long grass. After yet another, I guess you could say, failed boss fight, I then went back to farming for a couple more hours, and at this point I still hadn't slept, and it was coming up to 11 o'clock in the afternoon, day after wipe, and I ended up having to go out for the rest of the day. By the time I ended up getting home, it was about 2 o'clock in the morning, which I'm sure you could imagine I was pretty tired. So by the time I woke up in the morning, the boys ended up doing the boss fight for the tech turrets, helping to make our base that little bit stronger. So I decided to focus on the outside of the base, which meant building the skelly tower.
Back in that bag again. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. Hey. Back in that, yeah. Tell them to watch it. Now I ain't talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that shit doing. Damn, she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Whoa, whoa. Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah, yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah. I'm back in that. Hey, where you going? Hey, back in that bag again. To bring me around your friends. You know that I'm bagging them. Request me on Facebook, no, I ain't adding them. Positions I had her in. Hit from the back, that pussy was splattering. Calling her friend, tell her pull up. Word, let's make it a gathering. They loving that baby, nah, I'm matic now, but she loving the splash again. I just be cashing in.
I then pretty much finished the tower, and by then Savvy decided that he did actually want to get on. However, I was still missing one of the most important engrams, which was the tech turrets. So I went over to Lost Island to tame a Maywing, as it would help me farm the tributes a lot quicker. I ended up stumbling across a guy which I assume was doing probably the same thing. Well, at least looking for a Maywing. So I decided to get into some PvP with him, if you can really call it that. However though, boys, that is pretty much all the content I got. The tribe somewhat went inactive. One of our members ended up quitting unexpectedly, and Savvy got busy out of nowhere, which sort of demotivated me, and I didn't really want to play duo on a high pop server, as I was essentially just wasting my time. I probably could have got some more content solo, do. However, not long after I went to bed, a tribe ended up pulling up and stealth soaking our tower, which was actually spotted by my old tribe, who then in the end ended up wiping our cave. So it was kind of an L, but at the same time I did have some fun in the process. I have got a series coming on Salty Ark as well as Fusion PvP, so make sure you stay tuned for those. They might not be as long as my last series was. However, fingers crossed I will be able to get another long series out sometime soon, as they were fun to edit and also fun to play. Once again, I do apologize for the no audio. I have since sorted it, so the next series will be sorted with all of that. But with that all being said, thank you all for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.